again, rail fans. Today is April 28th, and it's about 6:30 in the morning, and we're coming north along Route 32 here over in near Stafford Springs, Connecticut. And what we're doing today is we're after New England Central Railroad train 608 northbound, and they should have been out of Willimantic about an hour ago. All right, so it's about 7:30 now, and we found what we can do with our morning instead of waiting around for 608. I decided to come all the way up to Palmer just in case 608 already got here. They aren't here. So then I remembered that the Mass Central job comes on duty at 7:30, and here they are switching their cars around to head north.
Wherever you go, we'll be good. Take 3 steps.
And the last time that I chased Mass Central was in the last video, and we caught them only coming southbound because we missed them going north, but they had the engine facing south. So last time we got them south with a south-facing engine. This time we're going to get them north with a north-facing engine, so that works out pretty well. And by the time they get north all the way, we'll probably go over and look for NECR 611. So
88 and 20.
This should work out pretty good. Alright, so it's coming up on 8:30 now, and we're chasing the Mass Central job PA2. They're doing some work down in one of their yards in the southern part of Ware. And we're at the northern part of Ware right now at Durnham Ave, and we're going to wait them out here. And again, took a little walk, should be a fairly good shot once they decide to come through after they're done switching cars. Alright, so it's coming up on 10:30 now, and we're in Hardwick. And the train is still going north up to Barre, so that's the good thing. Sometimes they only go to Ware, which is the last town we were just in. But other times they go all the way up to Barre, and that opens up a couple more shots. And these shots are, in my opinion, a little bit better than those between Ware and Palmer. So we'll keep going north. Alright, so it's coming up on 1 o'clock now, and here we are back in Palmer, Massachusetts at the NECR yard. All three Palmer trains are currently active. We have the 603, the switcher, the 608, the Willimantic to Palmer and back turn, and 611, the Brattleboro, Vermont to Palmer turn. So all three trains are in here right now, or they're actually, all three of them are up there north of the Diamond. We're at the Steaming Tender restaurant parking lot, and 603 is currently building 611's northbound train, and 608 is waiting for 603 to help them out. So it's going to be a little bit until anything happens here, but we'll probably follow 611 north once that happens.
And last will be the NECR 3850 3850 over. 3850 3845, South, SOUTH. Date April 28-28, 2020, 2020. Box 2, TWO, proceed from milepost 6363 to milepost 3232 on the Palmer main track. Box 1616, track Fulton's in effect 119-119. Track warrant has 2 TWO boxes marked. They are box numbers 2 TWO and 1616, over. Proceed milepost 63 to 32, Palmer main. 2 boxes 2 to 16, okay to 1438, 1438, dispatcher SMD, over.
Alright, so we finally got some action here going on. Those last few clips that you heard over the radio and stuff like that was the 608 getting their paperwork to head south from the dispatcher. They got their track warrant. They're 19/0, so it's a pretty small train, but we'll go get a couple shots of them while 611 comes into the yard, ties onto their train and heads north. That should take about half an hour or 20 minutes, so we'll go see 608 once or twice in the meantime. Unfortunately...
Got a whopping car count of, well, the list says 17 loads, 17 by 67, 67 empties, and 2 engines to bullet when you're ready, over. What do you got, over? Hey, leader and lit, NECR 3476, 3476, and the old Smoky NECR 3474, 3474, over. Alright, Ken, got it. I get you up to 110. I'll let Greg know you're on your way. But NECR 3476, proceed 70 to 110, ready to copy, over. Hey, Roger on main, Tanner Miller, ready to copy. Track warrant number 420, 420. To the NECR 3476, 3476 North, NORTH. You're back on track warrant number 420, NECR 3476 North. Proceed from milepost 70 to milepost 110 on the Palmer main. 2 boxes, 2 and 16. Get a 1529, dispatcher. Okay, track warrant 420, NECR 3476 North. Proceed from milepost 70 to milepost 110 on the Palmer maintained track. 2 1529.5 Uniter, dispatcher SMD, copied by KLH, over.
Alright, so here we are now at Hamilton Street, and if that last shot seemed really awkward, that was because it was kind of rushed. My tripod actually just broke the other day, so I have to set it down pretty slowly and then I have to attach one of the legs. So it takes me a little bit longer to get it set up. And then by the time I had that all done, the crossings had just started ringing and it was coming around the corner. So that shot was definitely unlevel and a little bit overexposed, but a shot nonetheless.
TWO, keep from mile 470, 7 knots, West River on Palmer main track. 16 track bolts in effect, 119, 119. Track 1, 18 Jerry Box Black, 108, TWO, 1616 moment.
Alright, so it's about 6:45 now in the evening, and we're in Brattleboro, Vermont, and this is where 611 terminates and becomes 323. And they continue on up to St. Albans, and then from there CN takes the train up to Montreal. The recrew already happened. The 611 crew got off and the 323 crew got right on, so they should be out of here in a little bit. And I also got word that Pan Am EDBF was out of Deerfield Yard at 6 sharp, so they should be coming into Northfield in about half an hour or so. So maybe after we get these guys coming out of Brattleboro, we'll go look for a place to shoot EDBF. Everyone, that's going to conclude our video for today. It's about 8 o'clock now, and I have been rail fanning for about 13 hours, and home is 2 hours away, and it's also dark now, so I think it's time to head home. Anyway, it was a pretty good 13-hour day, all things considered. We missed out on 608 coming north, but then we ended up finding the Mass Central job PA2, and we got them going all the way north with the engine facing north. Last time I missed them going north, but they had the engine facing south, so it worked out anyway. And now it's kind of like I have a complete chase on the Mass Central to Barre and back, north and south, with the engine facing the right way the entire time. So that's kind of cool. And then we found 608 on NECR with 2 blue and golds instead of just the 2 units. They brought the 3850 down to Willimantic for whatever reason. They move power a lot over there. And then we found 611 and got them all the way north between Palmer and Brattleboro, where they turned into 323. And then we just got EDBF a few times. So I think after 13 hours it's time to start my 2-hour drive home. It's also dark now, so that's another reason, I think. So anyway, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Hit the little bell icon to receive emails about when I throw new stuff up onto the channel. And find us on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll put links up on the screen after this, right after this, and I guess that's about it. As for future content, I really don't know what's on the table, especially with the virus, coronavirus. One of my jobs, however, did reopen, so that might limit me a little bit, but I'd probably only work 3 or 4 days a week anyhow, so that would still allow me to get out 3 or 2 days a week. But we'll see how that goes. And my second job is still closed until further notice. So, anyway guys, enough about me. Hope you all enjoyed the video. As always, I'm Denise, and I'll see you in the next one.